Good morning, Pascal. How you doing? It's Paulina. Today we're going to talk about your worth working on. Anything that you're worth having is worth working on. If you think you want to go back to school, or you know you want to go back to school, you're worth working at getting back into school. If you think you want to start a business, start a new career, step out there by faith and get started, you're worth working on. Loving yourself is worth working at it. Taking care of yourself is worth working at it. Is anything you go out there to go after is not going to happen overnight. Good morning. Good morning. You have to step out and know that every day you got to work harder and harder at becoming the best you that you can be. You're worth working on. Don't let nobody tell you that you're less than what you are. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. Can't is not in my vocabulary. Good morning. Can't is not in my vocabulary. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can love myself. I can transform my mind. I can get heart healthy. I can set weekly goals for myself, and I can accomplish them. If I want the new job, I can go get it. If I want to go back to school, I can put my mind to it and I can go back and get my degree or finish my degree. You're worth working for. You're worth working at it. You are who you are. Your family is who they are. You can't kick yourself for who God gave you to. But you can thank God for giving you people in your way, in your lane, that can help you become a better you. You can thank God for the friends that you have. You can thank God for the sisters that might not be your blood sisters, but they call you their sister and they're truly your sister. You can thank God for the brothers that's not your blood brothers, but they still your brothers. You can thank God. We can't help it for the family that God gave us to. But again, we can thank God for the people that influences our life, the people that we look up to, the people that's going to hold our arms up when we're down, the people that's going to hold our arms up when we say we need prayer, the people that's going to lift us up when we need lifting up, the people that's going to build us up and not tear us down. We can thank God for that, because sometimes your family can become your worst enemy. Your family can be the most negative people in your life. And you got to still love your family. No matter what they did, what they put you through, you still have to love them. But then you also have to thank God for the love that He sent you outside of your family. You're worth it. You're worth working at it. Anything you want to put your hands on and succeed at, you got to work at it. Anything worth having is worth working for. You can do this. We can do this as a group. Yes, through cyberspace, through Periscope, through live view on Facebook. You can do this. You can reach people. We can pray for one another. We can love one another. We can do this. We can be our best supporters. Women, yes, I'm speaking to the women right now. We have the worst track record of loving each other. I beg to differ. I believe women can get along with each other. We can agree to disagree. But we got to work on it. We got to work at it. We got to work to help our sisters. We got to work to lift them up and not tear them down. Men, they can argue about a basketball game. They can argue about a football game. They can argue about who drank the most beer. But guess what? At the end of the day, they know their worth. They know who their friends are, and their friends are worth keeping as friends. We got to understand that if my sister, good morning, is trying to get a career, we need to lift her up. We need to pray for her. We don't need to say things like, oh, why are you doing that? You too old to do that. Why are you going back to school now? You too old for that. No. Pray for that sister and tell her you can do this. And you can do this on a daily. You're worth it. We got to start telling each other that we're worth it. We're worth working at it. We're worth working on. We're worth the people that God said we can be. Not perfect, but imperfect people striving for perfection. We can show the world that we're worth it. one day at a time. It's not going to happen overnight, like I said. One day at a time, people. You are worth it. I love you all. I don't take for granted that y'all follow me on Periscope. I lift everybody up. I try to pray for everybody. But that's just me, because I figure if we all pray for each other, then somebody's going to be prayed for. So if I pray for you and you pray for the next young lady and she pray for the next guy and she pray for that family, everybody's going to get prayed for. We're all worth it. We're worth working at it. Our lives are worth getting better. Our lives are worth working on. Our lives are worth happiness. Our lives are worth succeeding. Our lives are worth getting better. We're not all those negative names we used to be called. We're not all those negative things we used to do. We are worth it. Periscope family, have a God great day on purpose, and I love you all, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.